Hi, I thought I would do another check-in to let you know how my half marathon training is going. Um, I'm still in the middle section, I think, so it's still quite hard, feeling quite tired, but the end is in sight, so that always helps put a spring in the step. And talking of spring, we've had some great weather, so that's really made it feel like winter is nearly over, and we're going to be full of sunshine for the next few months. We won't be, but that's all, how it feels always when you get the first couple of days of sun after quite a hard winter. So this week I was quite disciplined with my scheduling of my runs, and that really helped me get my interval session done and out the way early on in the week, which always seems to hang over me a bit. So it's nice to get that done, and then I could get out and enjoy the weather with my easy run and my long run. And I've been rediscovering some trails, so there's been a bit more variety in it going on, and it's nice that they're not quite so muddy. So yeah, it feels like it's been a really good week. I wanted to touch on distractions as well, because in another group that I run with, there's been a bit of a challenge about hills and gaining elevation. So it was quite tempting to put my schedule to one side and then get what would be distracted just on running hills. Now, I'm a big fan of hills. They're super beneficial. They're really good for strength training. They make running on the flat seem easier. They're quite good for making sure you have good form. So this is not about not running hills. This is about doing something that's not going to help me in the longer term. So I had a think about my schedule and could I fit it in. So my contribution to the hills was mainly on my longer runs, my easy runs, so I could take the pace really easily, still do the distance that I wanted, and not get too distracted. Because the problem is, if I had done a week of heavy hills, or high hills, big hills, not quite sure how to describe that, but you know what I mean, then I know going into next week I would be really tired, and probably not want to do the sessions that I've got scheduled, or not do them well enough so I get the most benefit from them. And then ultimately in 3 weeks, I think 2 or 3 weeks, when I'm trying to run a half marathon at a particular pace, I might end up being disappointed because I've not done the training that I should have done. I'd been distracted, and it just doesn't leave a great feeling. So I had to be quite careful, and I was just aware, because in the past I have let myself get distracted by crazy running things when I'm in the middle of a schedule, because usually things are going really well and I feel fit and strong, and then I go and do a bit too much, and when it comes to the race, I'm a bit disappointed in it, and I kind of know that it's all my own fault, so I give myself a bit of a kicking, and it's all a little bit unnecessary. So I don't want to say you must be focused and do everything on your schedule as it is, because that doesn't really work for life things. Plus, it's fun to do other things and different things, and you don't always know what's going to come up. So I don't want to say, you must only do what's on your schedule. But do just bear in mind when these distractions come up, to try and create some sort of balance, so that you can take part and do your bit, but also you're not taking your eye completely off what it is that you really want to do, and you can think back to why you want to do that. So having a coach really helps with this, to get that balance, to help you fit in all the things you want to do, and still to get that target at the end of it. Bit of a win-win situation. It's quite easy to convince ourselves when you have that dialogue in your head, should I do this, should I do that, I don't know, I want to do everything, I'm feeling great today, so I'm just gonna do that thing. To not have a bit of a voice of reason and a bit of accountability about some slightly longer or medium term plans that you have, and to reflect on the work that you've done to get into that really good position, and then maybe to write it all off. But, you know, if you're not training for anything or you are feeling a bit stuck, then maybe the distractions are good, and, you know, trying out lots of different things will help you to get inspired and get motivated again, and to, do some fun things with no particular pressure about running a particular distance or a particular time. And that's been really great over the last few months, year. To have some distractions and to have some different things, which is not just the same, you must run this distance at this pace, because that's, not really seen the point of it for the last year. So that's where I am, feeling good about next week. We'll probably try the same strategy and try and get my intervals done at the beginning of the week, and then that makes it a bit easier for me to fit in the other stuff. So it's all going okay. I hope that you are having a good week. I hope that your training is going to plan. And let me know if I can help in any way with any coaching tips or helping you fit a training plan into your life. Take care, everyone. Till the next time. Bye for now.